influence human life, and we talked about several issues, mainly because we're concerned about the total man, the spirit, soul, and body. And so we know that the Bible speaks of us to become strong, become obedient, said put off the old man, put on the new, but it never quite tells us how to do that. So we understand that in order for us to do that, there are certain factors we need to be aware. We need to be aware of the concept of repentance, which means to change. Otherliness is to be concerned for others. We need to be aware of redemption. That's something where the Lord has transformed us, delivered us from the power of evil. We need to also be concerned about discernment. We need to know what ought to be done and when. We also need to be understanding of a word called self-discipline, which is control of our own actions and our behavior. And all of these concepts and others are things that can influence our behavior. And the final thing that we've been talking about, as I said before now, has been self-discipline. And I think that for many of us, we want to have what I call enduring change. Sometimes we are not able to do things within ourselves, but we do know that God can help us. So we've been talking about factors that can transform us. And one of the things that's been set before us is that one of the incentives for change is the favor of God. The favor of God does not mean materialism. The favor of God many times means peace, means assurance, means confidence. Sometimes the favor of God is not something that directly happens to us. It's what we see in other people. So we've been talking about these factors. I hope that it's been a blessing with you. Factors that will transform the human life. I promise you, we can change. And if not, there are other factors that can help us. Indeed, sometimes a need for medicine and things of that nature. But let's comprehend the things that we can change and the things that we cannot change. I think that's helpful.